Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see from the title, I'm gonna be updating you guys on everything to do with Bella. I'm also gonna be touching on the subject of how I actually got her to drink only formula now. So I went cold turkey one day and now she's only drinking formula. I got her off the breast in like 3 days, I would say. So I'm gonna be touching on that as well. But if you guys haven't already, or if you guys are new, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and give me a like. And yeah, you guys, let's get started on this video. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do my little update first, and then I will be talking to you guys about how I was able to successfully get her off the breast in about 3 days, I would say. Okay, so for her 8-month update, she's actually not here with me. If she does wake up, then I will bring her down here and then show you guys what she looks like, because I know I do bring her in my all videos. But she's sleeping right now. I kind of want to let her chill so I can, you know, work or whatever. So for her 8 months, I feel like this is an update that she has just learned so much, and she's been hitting milestones the most at this age. One of the things that she does is she crawls, but she only crawls backwards. Today, February what? It's like this February 7th, I think. Today was the first time that she actually crawled forward, you guys, and she didn't know like what she was doing, I think, but she crawled 2 times. Like she went like that and then like that, and then she stopped. But that was the first time ever that I have actually seen her crawl forward. Usually she would just crawl backwards and then she would like hit the wall or something, and then she wasn't able to go forward, so she would start crying. But now that she's able to crawl forward, like I'm telling you guys, this barely happened today. So I kind of want to be careful with that, and I'm gonna probably have to go to the store and get her the gates, only because we do have two sets of stairs, and you guys already know stairs are so dangerous for babies. Even though of course I do keep a close eye on her, I feel like the gates are necessary, so I will be putting those for her just in case. Bella does not have teeth yet, guys. I know, it's crazy. Nathan, I think he got him at around 5 months. He got 2 teeth, which I feel like babies look the cutest with their 2 front teeth. I just think that's so adorable when they only get those 2 first teeth. But Bella, on the other hand, she has not gotten teeth at all, which I'm so surprised. 38, she's already gonna be 9 months in 10 days. So she's a little bit old already, but I guess my mom was telling me that I didn't get teeth until I was like 1 and something months. So I don't know if, you know, that has to do with it, probably, but what can I do, right? The doctor says it's normal, like every baby is different. So, you know, if the doctor says it's fine, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it happened to me, so it's kind of like more expected now that I know that I was like that. She does not watch cartoons, but she watches this show, which I'll put it here. It's this show called Mother Goose Club, and she really enjoys that show, you guys. Not only her, but Nathan, he actually used to watch it when he was a baby, and we one day put it on for her, and she actually loved it too, and she seems to really enjoy that. So, and then that actually also puts her to sleep, so that helps me out too. She has actually been taking longer naps without me showering her. So I don't know if you guys remember in my past updates, I would tell you guys how I would shower her in order for her to or bathe her in order for her to actually take a nap. So I would bathe her around 11 a.m. and then she would just be asleep for like 2 or 3 hours, which would help me out, and I would be cleaning or whatever I had to do in that time. So now what I do is I give her bottle, I lay with her like if I was breastfeeding her, sing to her, and I like swaddle with her. No, I don't think that's what you say. I cuddle with her, and she just eventually falls asleep, because I can tell when she's already getting tired. She starts rubbing her eyes, and that's when I start putting her down for her naps. But yeah, she's been doing great. Okay, so let me touch on the one that you guys are interested in. So okay, so a little background on my Bella. So she was exclusively breastfed. Of course I would pump it out and then give it to her, but it was exclusively breast milk. I did that until she was about 5 months. At the 5 months, I started supplementing. So I started giving her 1 bottle a day of formula. I would really try not to. So even during the week, like if I knew that I could sit down with her and feed her, and I didn't have much to do, then I would definitely feed her. But it was for those days that I had, of course, work or I had extra things to do, when I would give her her bottle instead of me sitting there for like half an hour to feed her. So that happened for like a good 2 months. Around 7 months I started giving her more and more formula, and because I kind of knew that I wanted to stop. I kind of just felt it like, okay, I think it's time. I'm getting a little busier. And not only that, but I also started noticing that she started to bite me a lot, and that would hurt so bad. And also in the night, when obviously I would sleep with her, she sleeps with us, she co-sleeps with us, and she started to want to only have the chi-chi in her mouth. So she would literally be like just having it in her mouth the entire night. So I would be just like stiff the whole night, and I would wake up with my back hurting. And because obviously, you know, I try not to move because my daughter is eating, and sometimes she wouldn't even be eating, she would just want something to suck on, and that was really frustrating for me. I feel like that's when I was like, okay, I think it's time. And I feel like as a mother, you kind of know when it's time and when your babies are ready. Same with food, you just know when your babies are ready to take the bigger stuff rather than just feeding them purees. And yeah, so I just knew. And one day I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it today. And I stopped. I completely just stopped that day. Like I said, I had been giving her a bottle a lot more, so she kind of was already kind of getting used to it, like, okay, my mom's giving me more bottle. But I would still, in the night only, I would give her chi-chi. I remember the first day that I decided to give her bottle, she didn't want to take it, you guys, and it was a nightmare. Like, she was crying and crying and crying in the middle of the night. And I remember just being like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna give it to you. The next day, I kind of knew how she was gonna react to it. So the next day, I was a little prepared mentally more than anything, because in the middle of the night, I feel like is when you get frustrated, because you just like, oh my God, please stop, you know, like, stop crying, I'm trying to go to sleep. So since I knew she was gonna wake up, she was gonna want chi-chi, I was like, you know what, this is my chance to just tell her no. So I told her no, and I was like, nope, I'm not giving you this. She eventually, after like a good half an hour, not crying, she would just kind of be like, throw it. She didn't want the BB, and then she would like kind of fall asleep again, and then wake up, and then she'll kind of pull on my shirt, you know, and it was kind of like that. And then eventually she just kind of fell asleep, and with the bottle in her mouth. So after that, you guys, it just became easier. I feel like in the night is when is more of a struggle. During the day, I would not give her any bottle. Like, I slowly transitioned to you know, more and more formula. So I took it away kind of a little bit slow. So I started like giving her in like, okay, one day I would start, 1 week I would give her 1 bottle of formula a day, and then the next week 2, the next week 2, and then like that, you know. So when I would feel my boobs get like very big, that's when I would feed her, and I would only have to feed her like once a day, because it was only like in the morning, like around 11:30. My boobs would just get really big, like, okay, she needs to eat. So I started skipping that feeding, and it would hurt a lot, and by 4 p.m. they would be in horrible pain. I remember the first day, like I said, was the hardest ever. I had to stay home because even going out, it would just remind me, and then I wouldn't be able to concentrate on anything. Like, when I was driving, I remember just thinking about the pain, and it hurts really bad. I did use not lettuce, the other one. It's like col. Se llama col in español. But anyway, so I put that stuff, col, on my chi-chis. I put it inside my bra, and oh my God, you guys, the first day I was freaking stinking. So whenever I would put the cabbage, I don't know if it was because I put my lotion, obviously I put lotion on my breast, and it would just mix in, but it started giving me like and then plus the wetness from the cabbage. I don't know if that mixed in or if that was the cause, but you guys, I stink horrible. It was just a smell that I couldn't stand. I couldn't wait to shower. It was a horrible smell, and I started just, in the first day I did put it on in the morning, and I hand expressed. Every time that I would feel extremely like pain, I would just go to the restroom and then just hand express, and that's it. That's what I did. And I would just, oh wow, you know, I did put ice packs, and they eventually, I think it took about a good week for me to notice that, okay, they actually went down now. Because at first they weren't like really going down. Like it's not gonna take 3 days to see like a huge difference, but I feel like by the 6th day I was like, okay, you know, this is great, this is awesome. My boobs had already went down. Probably till this day I probably do still have some milk, but again, if you do express and hand express, whatever you do, you'll start getting more and more, producing more. So I don't even want to check, but I'm pretty sure I still do. I mean, it's barely been like a good 2 weeks. But yeah, my daughter is completely off of it. Yes, she does still kind of pull my shirt sometimes. But I mean, I just feel like you have to be strong. As a mother, you're going to have to just have patience and just be like, oh wow, I mean, this is what I have to do. Eventually, everyone has to go through this. Unless, of course, your baby just leaves it by themselves. But in most cases, we all have to go through this. And it's very like... it's sometimes like we don't want to go through it, but it's like the same thing with the bottle. Like, well, eventually one day I'm gonna have to take it away from her, and she's gonna cry. But it's part of like growing up. Same with the diaper, you know, eventually they just have, if you notice that your kids already know, then it's just time, and they just have to grow up, and that's how life is. It's unfair sometimes. Bella is a very happy baby. I love her so much. She's still a crybaby. Yes, she is a crybaby still, but I will say that she does get more, like I said, now she watches TV, and now she's able to like play with toys. So now it's like more of a different type. Like now she only cries for certain amount of things. Like if she's hungry, you know, sometimes like she's bored, so she doesn't want to be laying down anymore, she'll cry. But now it's like very different, because now she actually likes to play with things and interact more. So that has been helping a lot. I think the chillona part is just her. That's her personality. That's the way she's gonna be forever. But I mean, it's gotten better, you know, as she gets older. I'm just praying that my daughter is not one of those kids that throw tantrums in the store. Like, please God. You guys, my son is such a good kid. He never disrespected me like that. He never even thought about doing that. Not one bit. He was always like, okay mommy. Like, he was very obedient. Like, he, to this day, I feel like now he tries to test it, you know, kind of go a little more over the limit. But he is a very good kid overall. I mean, I never spank him, I never hit him, you know, like, because there's no reason for it. Usually, you know, I only I count to 2, and that's when he starts like doing it, you know. But sometimes it's like any other kid, you know, they just like, they don't want to listen or whatever. But yeah, overall, he's never been like those kids that is like, I can't buy you that, you know. And I'll be honest, I'm like, no papi, I can't buy you that, because, you know, right now we don't have money. We just, you know, bought this and stuff. And he'll like be like, okay mommy, we'll buy it when we have money again. And that's it. Like, he's never been the type to be like, no, but you have to buy it, you know. And that's what I'm scared of. Like, she looks like she's kind of gonna be like that. So I don't know, you guys. Wish me luck. I hope you guys enjoyed this little update from Bella. But you guys, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications. And I think with that, I'm gonna do the post notification shout out. Hold on. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I freaking broke my nail this morning. I got them done yesterday. I was so disappointed. I got them done yesterday, and I was in a hurry this morning to take Nathan to school, because I was looking for my keys, so I was a little bit late. And I was in a hurry to put on my shoes, and when I put on my shoes, like, I put my hand in there, and it kind of went like that. Like, my nails kind of went like that, so yo me las quebré. Okay, today's post notification shout out goes to Carpio family. Thank you so much for watching my videos and for keeping up with me and for commenting down below. And if you guys would like a shout out, all you have to do is, of course, be subscribed to my channel, turn on post notifications, and give me a like. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.
Excusa, hoy salió con su amiga y es que pa' matar la tusa, que porque un hombre le pagó mal, está dura y abusa, se cansó de ser